Hello and welcome to Capital Online TV News. My name is Anita Nderu and these are the stories making headlines. IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati has formally demanded an explanation from Commission Chief Executive Ezra Chiloba for the irregularities that led to the nullification of the August 8th presidential polls. In an internal memo seen by Capital Newsbeat, Chebukati has also demanded to know why Chiloba undermined his authority by countermanding his public statement that those staffers whose failures, deliberate or otherwise, led to the nullification would be held to account. In the 12-point memo, Chebukati has queried why now the famed Form 34Bs did not all possess security features and were not standardized despite them being part of the Algeria printing contract. He has also sought to know why printers, scanners and satellite phones procured for the election at an exorbitant cost of close to 1 billion shillings failed to work and why the KM's kit's geofencing features were turned off. It has also emerged that the servers used for the transmission of the Form 34Bs to the National Tallying Centre were not secure and that an account created in Chebukati's name without his consent was used to undertake 9,934 unauthorized transactions. And as the news broke, Deputy President William Ruto described the opposition's lack of faith in the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission as disingenuous. Ruto, who campaigned alongside President Uhuru Kenyatta in West Pokot and Western on Thursday, said the opposition appeared to have no problem with the IEBC as relates to the election of its members.
Kama ni wabunge, tuko na 170, wako na 120. Kama ni MCA, tuko na 800, wako na 600. Kama ni magavana, tuko na 29, wako na 18. Kama ni senator, tuko na 27, wako na 20. Kama ni women rep, tuko na 31, wako na 16. Tuliwashinda hatukuwashinda? Tuliwashinda hatukuwashinda? Sasa kwa sababu ya ukora na uganga na uchawi, wamekwenda kule kotini, wamesema turudie kura ya rais. Kama hawana shida na kura ya MCA, na governor, na senator, na mjumbe, ati wako na shida na kura ya nini? Ya rais. Na kama tuliwashinda hiyo vitu vingine yote 5, tutashinda kuwashinda hii kura ya rais? Kimilili, mko tayari tuende rematch ama mko tayari?
President Kenyatta on his part urged Bungoma residents to give him more votes in the repeat presidential election, saying he was grateful for the 30% support he got from the county in the August 8th polls. Speaking on the campaign trail in Kimilili, President Kenyatta also thanked the residents for electing Jubilee leaders for various positions.
Sisi hatuogopi wananchi wa Kenya kwa sababu tunaongozwa na Mwenyezi Mungu. Ile tulishinda naye, tunaamini safari hii tutashinda hata na nyingi zaidi. Tunaelewana? Kwa sababu sisi tunataka amani na tunataka maendeleo. Walikuja hapa wakajaza propaganda ati ya kwamba tunawadanganya juu ya pan paper. Sasa si pan paper bado inaendelea? Si ni sisi tulifufua? Si vijana wetu sasa karibu 1000 wameandikwa huko? Wakakuja hapo wakatuambia ati tunawadanganya juu ya Nzoia. Si wakulima sasa wamelipwa arrears? Si wamelipwa? Si sasa wanalipwa ile sasa wanakata? Ai jameni.
As the political temperatures in the country remain high, the business community has expressed concern should the political process continue to drag out. Kenya National Chamber of Commerce Chairman Kiprono Kitoni says the current political situation in the country has negatively affected business and the election should be done as soon as possible to allow business to return to normal for the sake of economic growth. Kitoni says the business community does not want the October 17th election date pushed further away as the current situation will worsen business slowdown.
Our position as the business community is we would like the election to be done as soon as possible. As soon as possible, for the simple reason that we would like Kenya to go back to business as usual. Any time that we extend the date of the election is one day too long and it delays economic activity in this country.
Lastly, Cherangani MP Joshua Kutuni says it is imperative that the IEBC conduct the fresh presidential elections in the most transparent manner possible. Addressing a news conference at Parliament buildings, Kutuni said dialogue and mediation will ensure that Kenya holds a free, fair and credible election as ordered by the Supreme Court.
For now, we are calling for the IEBC to organize for our stakeholders a meeting. That is basically Jubilee and NASA. And then they agree on a list of those officials who are going to man these elections. Because we don't want a situation where if one of the parties loses on 17th, then again they take this country round.
His plea comes as both President Uhuru Kenyatta's Jubilee Party and Raila Odinga's National Super Alliance have called on the poll agency to facilitate quick talks that will help build consensus and confidence around the preparations, processes and actions leading to the holding of the fresh presidential election. Both Jubilee Party and NASA have rejected 9 electoral officials appointed by the IEBC chairman Chebukati to supervise the fresh poll, citing partisanship. And that's all we had for you today. For the latest in these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke. I'm Anita Nderu. Have yourselves a fabulous evening.